Would it be inconsiderate if... Not go on, you do your own thing. We ain't watching. You see, would it be inconsiderate if, oh wow, the whole squad's there? What happened to not watching? Okay, would it be inconsiderate if every time there was like some snow, like around, I would start the video off? It'd be even more inconsiderate if it was you and Bonnie, because y'all two just keep on stealing spotlights. You know that? I know. So I assume that's why you're replacing them, right? Yeah, to make it seem like more down to earth. Because for some odd reason, y'all two just seem like the power couple. Hey, look, don't forget, the only reason why both of us are a thing is because y'all two kept pressuring us for some odd reason. I mean, it was it was very blatant. Okay, still, you can't just force us to date each other and then get upset when we're actually starting that. You know, the problem is that's taking up all the screen time, and it's making everybody feel left out. That's why we're upsetting. I mean, guess. What do you mean you guess? That's exactly why. Okay, fine. Sheesh. Well, cut it out for the movies, okay? Yes, thank you. For the big screen. Just let other people have some time to shine, okay? Like, we're not pulling you away from the snow because, you know, this is pretty much your natural habitat. I mean, why would you actually try that? Let's be real. Why would you actually try that? It's something that I'm pretty much molded by, created by. Well, not necessarily. Of course not necessarily. You think someone's just to be carrying an unmelting snow around? Who's doing that? You need to carry gloves 24/7 if you want to try to do that. But you know what I mean. Yeah, I know. Pretty much modeled after a snowman, so it's pretty fitting that I'm more so obsessed with this. I know, Jesus. Like, can you and Bonnie just try to share the spotlight? Don't worry, we will. Okay. Now that I'm thinking about it, we should probably make some more hot chocolate now. How about that? I mean, it would fit since it's like 30 something right now. It feels like I'm in a blizzard. Why does it feel like I'm in a blizzard? I blame whoever's walking out of that house right now. Don't mind me, this isn't a gun. I don't even hunt like that. Yep, you can tell that pumpkin's definitely for the deer. Who made it? I thought it was a snowball. I was about to say. See, when you're over there, you don't pee, but for some reason, when you're right here, that's when you do. Okay. All right, I see where your preferences are. I'm sorry, I just have to come out here one last time just to look at especially how fast it came down. Like, in just under 2 hours? I mean, like, wow. Why does sun look like that? Okay. Hey, look, the water, it's not frozen over here anymore. Oh, not how it was this morning. That's for sure. That ice thawed out really quickly then, didn't it? Again, not like this morning. And the temperature hadn't even changed yet. Okay. Shouldn't be surprised. That's down here for you. Oh, wow, okay. Was there a reason in doing that? No, I just wanted to... Well, actually, there was. I wanted to see if the ice would break. Turns out that bark was very weak. So, yeah, it seems like the snow didn't last that long. Well, I guess you're lucky. I guess Chica's lucky she got to experience it for a little bit, yeah. I mean, how you gonna do that, though? They did say this state can only have, like, 2 snowy days every winter. Well, technically speaking, the first snow day we had was on the 5th of December. The next one was... Hold on. The second snow day was 9 days later, on the 14th. So, not necessarily in winter yet, because winter starts on the 20th. or the 21st. So if we're being literal, I don't think it's going for literal. Okay. But yeah, if we're going for literal, winter hadn't even started yet. But that snow day on the 14th, that one lasted up until winter, I'd say. That snow day lasted longer than the 5th. I don't know why. I guess it said, okay, we're going to get all of your snow days out of the way first. And that's it. Don't ask for no more. Freddie, why is it that we're down here again? Well, I think we should, since the last group cut their exploration off a little short, we're not going all the way down there. We're not doing that, okay? But, I mean, I'm just letting you know, since they decided to cut theirs short, the answer is no. All right, fine. Yes, there's still a little bit of snow on the ground. By a little, you mean like a quarter of it. You can see, like, fragments. Hey, there's ducks here? Well, I knew geese were here. Ducks, too? Oh, wow, the entire ecosystem is over here, huh? And all we need now is fish. And you see some, probably not here. You saw tadpoles over by there. So maybe, who knows? There's probably some. Just have to look very carefully. Not seeing any. You're not even looking. Of course you're not going to see anything. You're not even looking. I mean, I can't necessarily see anything because this water is a little bit murky. A little bit murky? Okay, a little bit is underselling it. But yeah. Okay, is this mud frozen? It's got to be. Or else we're not sinking right now. Hey, do you mind if I just stand right here for a little bit? Not like a fireplace or something like that? I mean... a fireplace would work out better for us, but... I like the stream. See, we've been recording for like 2 minutes non-stop. Oh, wow. I don't mind if we just sit right here real quick. Alright, is anybody here gonna be using some foul language? I promise you not. I mean, it wouldn't really... it would actually help our case out for everyone else, considering the fact that they think we can't curse. Can't? Well, no, we definitely can. It's just, we genuinely don't do that. Especially because, those few times we were saying, Christmas and stuff, I'm pretty sure that's the only time we've actually showed up. Besides the anniversary movie. Yeah, besides that, we've never really shown up anywhere else besides Christmas. And who is using foul language on Christmas? Okay, maybe I and my gingerbread counterpart. Yeah, thanks a lot to you guys. Look, we had reasonable reasons to get angry and express some of that anger. Wait, hold on. Who was it? I think it was you and your Rockstar counterpart. Yeah, look, again, we had reasons to get angry. Okay, we had reason to get angry. It's mainly this phone. This phone will make anyone lose their cool, okay? You have a no curse rule, like a no coat, like a no. I get what you're trying to say, but you gotta contain it. Sometimes I just can't, okay? And right there, I was getting ready to let it all out, buddy. Okay, that's an exaggeration, but you get the idea, though, okay? You get the idea. In some cases, it's a little nice to let out a little bit of some profanity, and luckily, we only use the word damn, so it's all good, okay? I think we're fine. Hey, if we're still on this channel next year, do you think doing what we did for the holidays will be easy? Like, would it be doable again to get the holidays done? That would be doable. My question is, would we make another like New Year's series? Probably not. Yeah, most definitely not, because We're filming this on the day another episode is premiering, or that another episode came out. So I'd say next year, if we really wanted to, we could do a movie instead. A movie? Really? Hey, look. Think of it this way. Everybody does like 4 parts for each group, but they're less than 30 minutes. Because I feel like it's the 30-minute part that we're struggling with. Just make it 30 minutes. Yeah, just everyone films their part for about 10 minutes. That's 40 minutes each. And it's 40 times 3, that's 120. That's 2 hours right there. So a 2 hour, are you kidding me? Hey, look. It's better than the whole 12, 30-minute episodes that people seem to struggle with. Winter storm watch coming soon around this weekend. Well, I'm not shocked we might have one because this is quite warmer than usual. What was yesterday? The lowest was 19. We barely made it past 30 degrees. And now we're starting this morning off at a 47. So yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we did. I mean, come on. I'm standing out in the sun and I'm actually feeling warm. Aren't you supposed to? Well, when it came to yesterday, apparently you didn't catch that memo. I guess the air was a little bit too cold for us to actually feel that sun. Just doing it now, I'm probably not going to be shocked that we might actually have some more winter snow. Actually have a storm. Didn't it try to snow a couple days ago? It did, but for some odd reason, it just didn't feel like it. Or the snow didn't feel like lasting, so. Well, there's the aftermath for this. It's just no longer here. But that comes on the 24th, so our video will be done by now. Yep. So your girlfriend can't enjoy her time in a natural habitat. So that sucks, but at least we'll be able to get to enjoy the snow if it does come. I kind of want to just experience the warmth here. Well, okay, warm. Yeah, I know, not warm, but not as cold as it was a couple days ago. Maybe even yesterday. Does yesterday count? Yesterday night? Probably not. But yesterday itself? Sure, we'll say that. Okay, well, I kind of want to just explore for a little bit. Just outside. Well, we kind of hurry that up, though, because, we just got to hurry that up. So apparently we get another meeting today. What? Did we schedule that for the 31st? Yeah, well, that scheduling was just a suggestion. Okay, notice what we would have liked to schedule it as. That didn't mean we were going to get it. They were going to do it regardless, whenever they felt like it. So that was merely just an option. It was a requirement for it to be there. We can't really do this forum thing unless we have this here. So go ahead and pick out what you want to schedule this as. I mean, it's not really going to matter because we're going to pick it for you. But yeah, just go ahead and do it. Oh my gosh. Today out of all days, again. Yeah, that's just. Again, it was a requirement that it had to be there. Not that it was not that we had any say in it at all. 3 days in a row, huh? Also, that went down. That said 50 earlier. Now it's saying 35. This is why you can never really. I feel like you always gotta take this weather with a grain of salt, because. Well, you got stuff like this, all right? Yeah, it said 50. It said 50 earlier. Now it's saying 35. Now this camera's trying to act janky. Okay. Yeah, so we might be trapped in here for a little bit. I mean, not necessarily. It's gonna be bright and sunny on Tuesday. But it's gonna be some pretty cold temperatures right there. You have bacon on that stove. I forgot I did. Anyway, the meeting was supposed to last 30 minutes, right? Yeah, well, funny enough, after I said that, I immediately got confirmation that saying, no, it was actually on the release date. Not the release date. It was on the scheduled date. So yeah, that wasn't there for decoration. That was actually there to serve a purpose. So, and we're not outside. Why? Well, because Freddie said nah. I'm sorry. Yes. See, I tried. Mother Nature said no. Get back in the house. So I just decided to listen. No longer. I'm not gonna let this. Not gonna let Mother Nature not doing their job stress me out. Okay. Okay. I know we said we weren't gonna like use any profanity, but you actual asshole. I know. Look, I just didn't know, like, you literal asshole. Right? Like, look, can you stop that, please? Can you stop that? Well, you don't like being called an asshole, which is exactly what you are. Don't you even try it. Don't even try it. Okay, but seriously though, because you had one bad experience with her, and now none of us are going back outside. I mean, do you want to go outside this late now? It's not that late. Sure, we have plenty of time. It is bright as... And by late, you mean bright as ever? We ain't getting no more weather like this, okay? Maybe besides tomorrow, but that's about it, okay? Can we go out tomorrow? Can you and Mother Nature make amends, okay? Go to couples counseling, please, so we can actually enjoy some time. All right, we're not gonna be no little kids of divorced parents, okay? That refuse to get along just because they hold a grudge against each other. Tomorrow, I promise. Unrelated, but here's something I want to show you real quick. Okay, two things. One, how did he get out? And two, how is he holding his own way better than everybody else on that interstate altogether? Be real, Joe, that's my exact question. Like, what's going on? How is a horse who shouldn't even be in this environment and who's probably panicking right now acting way more stable and way more calm than any of these? Let me stop before I go on a little rant. It is 4:45. We were supposed to get up at 3. Oh, by get up, I mean, yeah, I know what you mean. Do the video at 3. Or do a part at 3. And it's already almost 4 o'clock. Yeah, so hey, look, we already took a nap, which somehow gets us well rested for absolutely no reason at all, so we're fine at the moment. Okay, oh, look at that. Now Saturday says, yeah, I might not get that snow after all. Look, are we surprised that this state keeps switching up? All right, everybody keeps saying that this state has like bipolar, so is bipolar, so I wouldn't be shocked if it manages to just cancel the snowstorm. But to be fair, at least we did stack up on some food, so just in case if it does happen, we should be good to go, right? So that's some good news, right? Yeah, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel the same now that it's cloudy. It didn't say 50% anymore. Well, like the second time you saw that, it said 30%. So unfortunately, you're probably not gonna be able to do what every husky does whenever there's a snowstorm, which is just to completely take a nap out there, just completely hibernate out there. Okay, I think you're exaggerating a little bit. Am I though? Am I? Because it seems like whenever there's snow, you just need to go explore. I'm based off of snow. Does that not make any sense? It does. I'm just saying. Every time there's snow, you seem to want to go hibernate in it. So, unfortunately, for Saturday, probably it might not happen. But if it does, you have a chance. You guys are really treating me like I'm actually made out of snow. It's kind of hard to not because, well, your actions, I know, but like still. I think since we're looking at it, it's not going to do it again. Okay. So, unless there's like another way to kill time, there's like, I mean, the tablet's right here, yeah, but like, it's like 30%, so probably not the best idea, but hey, look, like you said, you need to kill time. I guess so, sure. That, and because, well, this video should be uploaded today. And we've been in this kitchen for like, what, over an hour? Okay, maybe not over an hour. Yeah, not over. No. When did we get in here? Around 3. Yeah, so definitely over an hour. Wow, okay. Because see, when I looked at the clock, it says 3:45. Yeah, that's when we realized, oh, wow, we've been in this kitchen for about like 45 minutes. And we got in here, I don't know when. Okay, I don't think the light's going to do it again. At first, I thought we were going to get kidnapped by the Demogorgon, but it seems like we're okay. Isn't that, and aren't they like draw to blood? And right now I'm not bleeding, so there's no reason. Okay, but we're not even going to be talking about it. I'm just saying, if we really are going to bring them up, not anymore. All right, fine. I'm just saying. The Vanishing, that's enough. Okay, fine. You're acting like it's spoiling anything. Stranger Things came out 2016. I don't think anything's gonna get spoiled. Yeah, but we're not trying to deviate from the subject here. What is the subject exactly? Killing time. And then we started rambling about how we've been in this kitchen for over an hour. There really hasn't been a subject, has there? No, there hasn't. So what's the problem with me adding on to the subject? And besides, you're the one that brought it up. You're the one that referenced it. You know what? Yes, you are right. I did. This ice is still here, huh? It's still kicking. I wonder if that rock is now easier to get. Yep, yes it is. Oh my gosh, no wonder it was hard earlier. It was a gigantic rock. I'll still always find it like amazing how this ice or ice in this to this degree just doesn't melt all the way. It's still kicking too. Imagine what it's going to be like when or if the storm comes. I'm assuming it will come, probably, considering the fact that yesterday was a lot warmer than usual. Not a lot. Okay, maybe not a lot, but no, yeah, a lot. Because before then, it was like, what, 20 something at the highest? No, 30 something at the highest. When the highest yesterday was 54. Now the highest today is like 40 something. So I'm assuming it's going back down to its usual weather in order to lower the chances of the snowstorm. But I still think it's going to come. And if that does ever happen, or now that's going to look. That's probably going to look how you'd expect it to. You finally happy? We're going outside now? Yeah, I see. Your ass had no choice. Okay, can you stop saying ass, please? Not supposed to be cursing. Says who? Like you said, we generally don't curse. Doesn't mean we don't. That doesn't mean we're not supposed to. We just don't generally. What is that? Someone left a... Oh, okay. Sure. Like we said, we genuinely don't curse. Doesn't mean we don't. We just usually don't, because why not? We just don't feel like it. Until this occasion, because you decided, hey, look. Can you answer the question? Yes, I am. Okay. There. That doesn't mean I wasn't gonna flame you for that, okay? Because your reasons were stupid as ever. Alright, yeah, maybe, sure. What do you mean maybe? You had one bad experience and said, you know what, screw this, and everyone's not gonna go outside either. I mean, no, that's exactly what happened. Don't try to deny it. That's exactly how you described it earlier. Okay, fine. Exactly so. Yeah, we're gonna clown on you for that, by the way. Oh boy. And we're gonna hear tons of noises. We're hearing tons of noises, aren't we? I see we're trying to continue off where security breach. Yes, we are. We're continuing where security breach left off. They didn't go past. Where did they stop it? I have no idea. I cannot hear you though. Yes, you can. Okay, yeah, I can, but like, come on now. All right, hold on. Where did they stop at? They went over there. Oh, look, a Cybertruck. Yeah, they went over there, from what I remember. And then they left because it was getting a little too cold. Because apparently the weather said, yeah, you know that nice warmth air you were feeling. Yeah, say goodbye to that. I'm gonna go right back to being chilly. Which, I mean, yeah, it makes sense. It's January. Okay, but still, you can't just be warm and then go right back to being chilly whenever people start enjoying the warmth for a little bit, okay? You can't keep doing that. You know we got no gloves. Because for some odd reason, they decided to disappear. Alright? That ain't our fault. No, it's not. Alright, you're right. Had them right next to us. And then they just mysteriously disappeared. So I guess that movie date wasn't really the best option. It was. Had a good time, but like, maybe next time, whenever we bring stuff with us, it can stay where it was and not end up crawling away. Fine, whatever. We can't really go nowhere though, I know. There's no sidewalks to walk on safely. And everything else is just nothing but woods, so wouldn't make a lick of difference anyway. So we all fresh out of luck. Okay, fresh out of luck, maybe not fresh, but has anyone came down here before? I mean, once. I don't think anybody ever quit it though, but they did come down here. Alright, so we're going down here real quick. You know, I'll just never understand the need to publicly inform people that you can no longer please your significant other in the bed. Like, I mean, we can definitely get unchild friendly at times. I mean, now, like, seriously though, do you need to... I'm just gonna stop because there's no reason. There's just no reason anymore, bro. You like, come on, man. I mean, you complain about one type of driver, then you complain about another, and then another one starts. We're gonna stop. We're just gonna stop before we say something completely unneeded. But I mean, like, seriously, do you need to rev that engine up so loud? A normal engine would have done just fine. You would have probably stayed hidden in the shadows, okay? You've gotten used to that your entire life. You can get used to it some more. Okay, calm it down. What do you mean calm it down? I have eardrums, and I like my sense of hearing, okay? So, pardon me if I get a little bit upset when that sense of hearing gets slightly damaged by a bunch of people who think they need to announce their presence to the world. Alright, oh look, fire department. Oh, look at all the prehistoric driftwood right here. All the driftwood collection. Oh, see, now there's a gosh. Why am I still expecting anything from here? You already went on a tirade. Try not to do it again. All right, fine. Jesus. Let's change the subject. You realize that you and I haven't made our famous hot chocolate yet. Oh yeah, you're right. I was going to do it last night, but we would have stayed up way longer than we needed to, so it just didn't happen. So I guess this is the first time we've been shown, and we've not made any hot chocolate yet. That's probably the first time ever for us. And we doing that again? Oh, heck no. We still got to do that. I mean, that's our signature move right there. Come on now. Gotta make that hot chocolate every once in a while. No, like seriously, the sidewalks are in certain locations. And they said, yeah, we're going to put them in certain locations because we can. I mean, we could have it down there, like right there, right in that area right there. But nah, who walks down there? I don't know. Maybe the people that live close to certain areas that actually would like to get some exercise once in a while. Just maybe. Just maybe. Where exactly are we going? I don't know. They said there were some things down here. Or I feel like I don't know if it was Freddie or me, but one of us said, let's come down here for a change. See what's down here. Just to explore. Because some of us, we need to start going out more, like actually exploring some places. Don't we already do that? We do, but I mean, like outside of the neighborhood. Like, look, we're already away from the market. We gotta start doing that a little bit more often. Man, PG got the finest houses. I think it's so big. I mean, that's what you get when you're probably one of the richest counties in this state. Didn't it get passed by... Was it a good idea to sit right here? Well, not really, but I mean, unless you can find somewhere else to sit at. This is the best I've got. Didn't Charles County beat them? I think that's what I was about to say, yeah. And I'm pretty sure they did, so, yeah, so we live in, like, plebeians. Is it a bad thing? Well, I mean, considering the fact that, well, you got people here who think it's a crime, like, but, realistically, no, not really. Okay, yeah, I can see where you're coming from. I mean, we're next to a road, so you're not going to be expecting a whole lot of quiet. Yeah, but, like, seriously, though. Like, 95 cars came out of nowhere. So, I'm kind of, you're by a road. Yeah, you know what? Fine. I actually can't believe it's almost been a full year since we've been here. Wait. Has it? Yeah, because, remember, we got back in February of last year. Oh, right. Oh, my goodness. It actually has almost been. It's the 23rd, right? Yep, 23rd of January. Wow. Okay, really. That year went by way too quickly. It did. It definitely did. It really feels like we haven't even been in Florida for that long. I mean, granted, we got there in January of 24, so, well, you and I got there in December of 23, and then Chica and I came along in 24, and then we moved to that, then we relocate in January of 25. Yes, we did. And we've been there for about, like, how long? Since February. Okay, so, Jesus, that really went by way too quickly. That's what I'm saying. Like, what happened? What's going on? Another question, what's that down there? How come we never seen that? Definitely want to see that real quick. A strip mall, huh? So they had this down here. Well, technically it's a... I can't see that. No one's coming, right? Nope. Okay. Shockingly. That's a commercial. Am I saying that word right? I don't know. But it's not necessarily a strip mall. What do you mean not necessarily? This is exactly what it is. A strip mall. What do you want me to call it? What do you want me to call it? Oh, I mean, no, it's literally a strip mall. What are you talking about? I say a commerce center, but this is literally a strip mall. So, I mean, yeah. Let's see here. What is that smell? There's the fire department. Hey, dang. Where's that smell? You smell that kind of to an extent, yeah. Yeah, you can go ahead and lie all you want. It's a strip mall.